Hey guys, I'm VictoryOverSelf. I'm exasperated with this thing. This is my... I'm going to freaking Duna fire! Any questions? Good? Good? No. Awesome. We're going to go to Duna. I think that's a great idea. Duna's a good idea, right? Yes, good idea, great idea, awesome. Alright, well, if we survive that long, we're going to Duna. So, yeah, yeah, we're going to Duna. I don't know what else to say on that. We're headed up to Duna, Duna. Yay. Anyway, I've failed so many times. I've had so many completely obliterated rockets that I honestly can't. Trying to explain is not really there's no point in me trying to explain how many fails I've had. I don't know why, but like the rocket that was working that took me to, you know, everywhere else just decided to not work. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. I just know that it just failed. So now I've had to figure out something else, and this is my solution for now until further notice. I don't know. I've had so many failures. I don't know if the physics just started being physicky again, or I don't know. But I know this rocket's pretty good. It's not awesome. It's not amazing. But it works pretty decent enough right now to get me to where I want to go to Duna. It'll get me to Duna. So, those Separatrons are because I had the thing rock a little bit the first time, and it caused it to do some bad things. So now that thing is to prevent it from doing such things as those as we fly. So, I'm getting 4 frames. 4 frames is great. When I drop all these boosters, I'll get like 6 or 5 when they hit the ground and they're not loaded anymore. I need to delete a lot of my debris because I think it loads certain debris around the launch pad, and that's probably bad for my frames. So we're definitely gonna let these burn out. We're gonna get to, I don't know, we'll get to like 5,000. It's spinning. It's spinning. Is it spinning or is it just rocking? I think it's just rocking. Okay, rocking is somewhat not good, but it's not as bad as if we get into a full spin. If we got a full spin, I think would be pretty bad. We'd have to do something about that. I don't have any RCS on this. I never have RCS on my things. But anyway, that lander stage is enough to go to Duna anyway. Not to go to Duna, but you know, to get back from Duna. So I'm not really worried about that. I'm really just worried about me getting out of the atmosphere. That's the biggest issue with this entire rocket. It's just been getting out. So we're going to drop that. That completely obliterates a lot of rockets there. So now we're... Oh yeah, these are pretty low. Alright, good. So when they run out, we're going to drop them. See if my Separatron system works and see if we survive. Alright. Oh yeah. That's awesome. It works. We're losing speed though. That's kind of a problem. That's not good. We're losing speed actually pretty quickly. Oh, okay. We're starting to gain it again. No, we're not. 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 No, 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 no. Come on, fly thing. You know how to fly. Come on, fly. There you go. Jeez. Okay, we're flying again. Those things are headed toward the ground, which is awesome. I love when stuff is headed toward the ground. We're starting to gain speed again. We got plenty of fuel to gain speed with. I mean, look at that. We're not going to burn a whole lot of that off, so we'll be good for a while. There's a mysterious... there's some struts that decided to stick around. That's cool. That's cool. We're going to turn a little high with this because it's not the most efficient thing in the world, so I'm going to turn really high. I'm going to turn it about 20 instead of 10. I know that sounds crazy, but I need to build up some orbital speed here. Right now, this isn't going to cut it, so I'm gonna build up speed, and then we'll turn a little later. And I'm not even going to try to fight the spin. Fighting the spin would be pointless, so, you know, that's... I'm just going to remedy it by turning higher, which is actually not a bad solution, believe it or not. So, when I get that fixed, we will, right, 7, 8, 9, 7. Alright, come on. Come on, 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, 7. Alright, yeah, we're doing great. Stage is long, though. I'm sorry it's so long. I'll cut back to you when I do my turn. Okay, so now we're doing the turn. This turn has actually been really easy because of all the vectoring engines. These main cells do vector a little bit. See? So that's actually really good for me. That helps out a ton with the gravity turn. And we're right on course. There's a tiny bit of spin, like I said, but it's not a big deal. These things are really showing off their potential, I think. I mean, they are great. They're great engines. I truly love main cells. They're so good. They just are. They just are so good. They're always good. We're increasing speed, which is great. We're still spinning a tiny bit, but that's not a huge deal at this altitude. We're not going to fly apart with the little bit of spin we have anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. And as we get higher, the game has to work less and less because we're not in atmosphere. So the game is not going to have to work as hard to process what the F is going on, which is great, so that's good. I'm going to try to get almost all the way turned over. I don't know what my... Get this out. Okay, it's above. Okay, so yeah, we can almost completely turn over, actually. So that's awesome. Oh, okay. We're good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn almost all the way over. We're a little low to be doing that, but I'm okay with it. I mean, just look at the power we have right now. We'll lock it right here until we get a little more altitude. I want to get out of most of the atmosphere, you know. What is my surface speed? Okay, so we got a lot more surface than orbit. That's fine too. These are slow. These are starting to not heat up as much. We got thrust limiter. All right, so we got a little bit of fuel left in this stage. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, we do need to just go ahead and turn over, don't we? All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn over. Alright, before these run out of power. Awesome. That's amazing. We did good on that. This next stage has also a pretty good bit of fuel. We'll cut the engines though because we want to we'll burn at our apo key, apoapsis, whatever you want to call it, and then we're going to get going, and then we'll see where Duna is real quick while we're kind of getting up to our apo. It's not in the best place, is it? We might need to do a little bit of orbiting before. See, I'm not really big on just waiting. I know it's a terrible part of this game is waiting, but I'm not too big on waiting. So I just usually just kind of do what I want. In this situation, it's like I said, not a huge deal. Alright, I'm going to start the burn a little bit early because you don't want to mess this up or anything. You know, so we're getting more frames now, impressively, thank goodness. Alright, so now I'm going to burn. The engine's roaring right now. It sounds amazing. I love it. I love it. So what if I do like a... Can you physics warp this? I don't know how that works. I don't know how physics warping works. I don't know the hotkey for that. If I did, I'd probably break my game anyway with it. Five seconds, 4 seconds. Come on now. You can't do this to me. We're gonna get past this. I don't know how much fuel these have in them. These have... Okay. Okay, we still have a good bit of fuel. We're not hurting for fuel. We're not hurting at all. I'm gonna go ahead and get my apoapsis back. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We're not already out, are we? We're about to get an orbit. We're about to get an orbit. We're about to get an orbit. Okay. Orbiting is fun. We got plenty of fuel left. Alright, I don't know if I cut that or not. My terrible planning. But anyway, we're in orbit. And so we're going to go out of system, which means going this way until we've efficiently done this thing. We're going to burn our periaps. See how far the burn is. Probably a couple, yeah, it's about 5, 6, 7, about 800, 900. That ain't bad, not at all. That's not bad at all. We're going to pull it in though. We don't want it to, okay, right there. Okay, that's about 880, give or take, you know, meters per second of delta V. Burn! Seriously, we're burning. We are burning. Pretty sure we have enough fuel in this stage that we're gonna... Ooh, I don't know about that actually. Not looking amazing, is it? Oh. Interesting. This isn't burning this rocket, is it? Nope, it's not. That's cool. It's siphoning from this tank, and this fuel's burning from this tank. That's an interesting way to do it. I didn't know I didn't realize I did that. So yeah, we'll have enough. Alright, let's check our orbit. See, it's interesting. It literally, the last 200 is just getting to, like, after getting to the moon in your peria, or your apoaps to the moon, you only need about, looks like about 100 or so more delta V, and you're out of the whole system. That's how cool, like, the orbital effects are, like, getting out of system and things like that. I really like orbital mechanics. I'm not good at them, mind you, at all, but I find them really interesting how they work, because, like I said, only 100 more meters a second, and you're gone. So you gotta think about the... what? Am I gonna be out or not? Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely out, alright. Okay, we're gone. So now that we're out, I can actually start figuring, whatever, a way to Duna. And it looks like... I'm gonna be... Oh yeah, I need to actually set this target. Inclination's almost perfect. Wait, no. Ah, dang it. Alright, let's get this figured out. Alright, burning to Duna. I don't exactly know where... Okay, so... No, I don't want that. Alright, so that's where I'll be, that's where it'll be. So I need to burn... Later. Oh, whoa, where was... Okay. So I'm gonna be here, it's gonna be there. How do I do this? Adjust this? Okay. Alright, so we're getting this figured out. Yeah, it's not the most efficient thing in the entire world, but it's not terrible. Wait a minute. Oh. There we go. Periapsis is 37 million. That's interesting. Okay, well, it's 37 million. Let me just set that. Alright, so now that it's that, I can see. 4 million. Oh, okay. 1 million. Okay. Now I want to do an arrow capture on Duna. So that being said, whoa, what was that? That's a I'm not getting out kind of thing. Okay, 155,000. That's fine. That's good. That's good. So that's gonna be 10 to 1166 meters per second of delta V. I'm gonna go ahead and find my target node, and I will cut back to you when that is done. Hey guys, we're burning. We're a little late, but it's not gonna hurt our ascent that much. It really won't. And I can still adjust it. You know, I've got common sense enough to know, you know, how to adjust these things, and I've got plenty of delta V left. You know, it's not like it's a huge deal. There we go. I was like, what happened? These 3 engines want to activate next. I'm not actually going to do that yet. I'm going to save that. I know this is not an interplanetary stage or anything, but these nuclear engines, I'm going to save them for just in case I really need them on the landing or something. Because I really don't need them right now. I might burn them next stage, should I need them. I think it was a little high. I'm getting it adjusted. Perhaps it's 14. Oh. Okay. 34 days, 33 days, 32 days. Come on. We're catching Duna. We're chasing Duna now. 27, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Oh yes. Duna is on its way to me. Or I'm on my way to it. It doesn't really matter whichever one you prefer. We're going to Duna. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow down. 20 hours, 19 hours, 40, 30, 12, 11, 10, 9, okay. So I was correct in assuming I'm going to come down kind of weird. So here's what I like to personally do. This just bends the orbit around. 521. Okay, I want 14. About. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to come in for an aero braking maneuver on Duna. So we're going to get some good looks at the planet, which is awesome. I'm going to get some gravioli detection. Yes, definitely some gravioli detection. So here's how this is going to work. Here's what I'm going to do. This, I think, is an interesting idea. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to undock my rover from my other spacecraft, and I'm going to turn the brakes on, turn the lights on, because why not, and I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do the aero brake, and then when I go to make the maneuver, I'm going to drop the rover. That way the rover's going to aero brake again and be aero captured and be aero landed, litho brake or whatever. I don't know the terms. I'm literally just spouting off random terms. What's my power look like? Good. Power's good. Okay. Awesome. Power's awesome. Yeah, power's fine. I don't even know. I think I'm getting power from like the solar panels on the side of the ship or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do that. I think that'd be a cool idea to do. Zoom. Yeah, I'm going to try to land the rocket kind of close to where the rover is, or just drive the rover to the rocket, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not that worried about it. But, yeah, I think I'm going to try to land on the poles. I know that's weird to try to land on the poles, but I think it'd be kind of cool at the same time. I don't know. That or I'm going to just do the boring thing. Okay, anyway, hold on. Alright, everything is in. There's no, nothing that can cause me to do anything wonky, crazy. I'm going to cut this off and come in at the angle that the atmosphere wants me to come into, because that's kind of part of it. Alright. 10, 1. We're in atmosphere. Say hello to Duna. Say hello to Duna atmosphere. And we're coming in fast too, so I'm gonna... Oh god, what am I gonna try to do? I wanted to do something. The gravioli, the barometer, that thing. Log pressure data, please. Okay, atmospheric pressure can't be done by now. Okay, log gravity data. Gravity data logged. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. I can't do a barometer test though, or is that... No, I guess not. Okay, fine. I sure hope this is working. It looks to be working. I'm gonna come in pretty low, but I'm not gonna come in that low. I mean, you know. This is an interesting way to do it, I think, doing an aero brake over the poles. I think it's really cool to do it over the poles. I'm gonna take... Can't take a crew report, can you? No, you can't. Okay. Crew report from over the top of Duna. And I'm gonna take a mystery goo from over the top of Duna. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I think I'm gonna take the Science Junior from over the top of Duna. Yeah, awesome. Alright, we're doing great. I'm starting to wonder about this whole aero capture thing, though. I mean, we left the periapsis and all, so, I may need to burn. Maybe not, but may need to burn. I mean, it's still getting higher and all, but it's not, yeah, it's not gonna fix, so I'm gonna go ahead and burn. I wasn't low enough. I'm okay with that. No big deal. No hurry, you know. Just go ahead and curve that on around. Like, I mean, I have tons of fuel left, so it's not like it's a really scary deal for me to do this. Duna escape. We're gonna go ahead and make it where I'm not escaping Duna. Coming high over the planet. And there we go. Periaps is 5,000. That's sketchy. Okay. So here's how I think I want to do this, just because. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to try to land on the poles. I think that's appropriate. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm actually going to undock the... Yeah, am I going to undock? I don't know. Am I going to undock? It's a really high orbit. It's being brought lower, but it's really high, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to undock decouple, no, well, oh, hold on now. Decouple node. This thing can be flown. I really am gonna have to swap to this, aren't I? That is so a target! Oh my god. Okay, well this is interesting. I'm actually gonna have to swap to this thing. I mean, it's not like it's gonna set as target. Yeah, I'm... This is interesting. Alright, I'm going to get it far enough away that I'm not going to be constantly pulled toward it. This is going to be a really high orbit, so it's not like it's a big deal that I'm doing this. I'm going to cut the lights off. Save power. Okay. Unset that as target. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly. I'm going to... Well, first I'm going to quick save. Definitely going to quick save. Because that's part of it. Swap to the Space Center. And we're going to fly the Duna thing to Duna, because I definitely don't want this thing to mess up. I'm a little bit, I'd be terribly afraid of that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly, because it has a crew cab on it. I mean, come on. Alright, we got to zoom all the way in, because there's actually two. I hope this is the right one. This is this ship on it. Oh, yes, it does. Awesome. Jebediah Kerman. Come in, Jebediah Kerman. You ready, Jebediah? Wait a minute. Are we free? We are free. Okay, so let's control from here. Let's get this thing cranking, right? Right, okay. So... here's what I want to do. When I get to about the top of my orbit, I want to burn prograde enough to get this out of the atmosphere. Which would be easy. Like, it's going to take no delta V at all. Stop! Alright, so we're gonna... I need to be watching my periaps, because... 20, 30, 40, 55. 55 is out. 55 is out of the atmosphere. And that's all we gotta do. And so now I'm gonna swap back over. Yeah, Jeb, you're done for now. I don't know, that's debris. Okay. Yeah, you're done for now. You can even unlock and you can get on the normal and just orbit. It doesn't matter right now. You're good. You're done for now. Take a break, take a load off, you know, whatever you need to do. Alright, so back to the rover. The rover is where things are going to get interesting. This is where I have to actually work for something scary, right? Okay, why does it keep doing that? Rover. Alright, so the rover is actually there now. Alright. Gonna arm all my parachutes. Turn on the engines. Yeah, I want them armed. I know that sounds weird to arm them this early, but trust me, they should be armed. We're going to turn off the SAS when we come in. There's the rocket. It's going to be fine. Ooh, ooh, come in really fast. Turn off well, I don't really want to turn off SAS, do I? I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Yeah, I won't do it. I'll position this thing. There we go. That's good. Okay, so there's the ship. It's going to burn high and it'll be fine, and we're going to drop this guy onto the surface of Duna. So let's do it, right? Alright, we're flying in. Come in hot. Alright, I don't exactly know how high it's going to take these chutes to deploy, so this is going to be really interesting. Here we go. I'm going to try my best not to use the engines at all, but like I said, I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. I know I'm going to put my gear down, because why not? Turn my lights on. The illuminator. Not really using much charge right now. I mean, you know, we got some solar panels right here that are getting some quote-unquote sun. I am going to hit, though, because it dropped 5,000 and dropping, so I'm going to hit something, you know. Alright. Hoping to miss the peaks. I don't want to peak. I don't want to peak at all. Oh, I'm probably going to get a peak, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the drag chute starts to pop here. Ish. Yep, drag chutes pop here. Okay, so that's good. We know the drag chutes are working. And I think the other chutes start to pop here. Yep. Oh yeah, we're slowing down. That's so much Delta V bled off. You just don't understand. I mean, it really is. That's a ton of Delta V that just got bled off right there. Look at that. We're decelerating. That's what they call that. Only thing is I don't know if it's actually going to let me use the parachutes to land or not. So we may be using my engines for that. But that's not bad. When you think about it, I just burned off so much Delta V there, so it's not like a big deal if I have to use the engines a little bit. I mean, I've got some semblance of fuel. This is kind of terrible.
Let me point something out.
Center stage of fuel.
I have never had a mission I've ever recorded where those fuel lines on that lander were actually in the correct place. Thanks.
But it looks
and
like we're actually going to come in really well. I'm pleased. I am very pleased. We're going to come in really nice and low. And this is not going to be bad at all. That's what it looks like to me. I might not even use my engines at all, and that'd be amazing. So, let's see. As we get closer, we'll see if we need to use the engines at all, but it's starting to look like I won't. Especially if the other chutes pop. Come on. Come on. Oh! Ha-ha! We're not going to need to use it at all. That is awesome. Give myself a hand on that one. Parachutes are working. And we're going to land on one of the nice icy poles of Duna. Okay. 1, 8. Stop. 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 Get those reaction wheels going. I don't have quite as many as I used to, but I've still got them. Lower the gear. Turn off the reaction wheels. Turn off the brakes. And ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. In a minute when I go ahead and open the panels, because they're not going to break on me if I'm really careful. And we're roving around on Duna, guys. That's awesome, right? I'm extremely pleased. I could not be more pleased with this mission. This is doing great. So we have a Duna rover craft. This is my Duna rover. It's got lights and everything on it, so I couldn't be more pleased with it. I mean, the parachutes are of course destroyed, but like when I get ready, I can always rearm them with good old Jebediah. And the lights are running perfectly. I got lights in front, lights in the back. I haven't even had to burn any fuel, so that's great. And so I'm going to take some science readings with the rover. I'm going to hit the brakes though. I'm going to turn on the reaction wheels again. Turn off the SAS. I'm not going to put the gear up or anything. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to observe both materials bays. 200 science. 200 science, okay. The gravioli detector. Have I already logged it? I guess I've already logged it with this one. I think I have another one on the other side. Yep, okay, cool. Log gravity data. Okay, and then the barometer, which is here. Atmosphere is really thin, as it says. Yeah, it is pretty thin, but you know, despite all, we're here. So that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'm VictoryOverSelf. This has been some Kerbal Space Program, and I will see you guys next time.